start first the physical observation. Physical observation stands color, order, solubility and state. What happens? First we have to see the color of the salt. Whether it is colorless or colored, that will write yes, this salt has this color. Afterwards we are seeing order. It is having order or it is odorless, that will write. Third one will write solubility. Solubility, how do we check the solubility? First we just take the salt and salt we dissolve into cold water. If it is soluble, alright, or not, then we heat it. If it is also not soluble in hot water, then we are adding some dilute HCl. If it is not soluble in dilute HCl, then we are heating it. Not soluble, then we are giving the conc HCl. And in this way, further we are going ahead, first HCl, then H2SO4 and then HNO3. Then we are checking its solubility. Then last one of the physical observation, we are coming to a state. A state means whether it is crystalline or amorphous. Crystalline or amorphous, how do we check it? If a salt looks like just like a talcum powder, it means it is your amorphous, otherwise it is your crystalline. Afterwards, physical observation is over, then we are coming to action of heat. Before starting action of heat, I want to say you people that from action of heat till the last experiment, everything we are writing in this tabular form, that is experiment, observation, inference. Experiment, that you will write in passive voice, like as a small, well washed bright test tube is taken, a small amount of salt we are getting. What happens, that we will write in observation, and what result we are getting, that we will write in inference. So suppose, just I will show you the physical observation back on what will happen. Afterwards we are coming to charcoal cavity test. Charcoal cavity test also just now I will show you. That also we write in tabular form, that is experiment, observation and inference. Remember, in charcoal cavity test we are using the fusion mixture. Fusion mixture is an equimolecular mixture of sodium carbonate and potassium carbonate. So when we are mixing a fusion mixture and salt, one part we are taking salt and 3 parts we are taking fusion mixture, and nicely we are making a dust or paste, and that we are putting into the cavity of the charcoal, and through blow pipe we are just putting the flame and we check its observation, and finally we are getting the inference. So charcoal cavity test also I will show. Then we are coming to cobalt nitrate test. When do we do the cobalt nitrate test? When we are getting the white residue in charcoal cavity test. If we are not getting white residue in charcoal cavity test, we have not to perform the cobalt nitrate test. We are omitting this test. Then the 5th test we are coming to flame test. Alright, 5th test we are coming to flame test. In this flame charcoal cavity test, as I told you, that when we are getting the white residue, then we start the cobalt nitrate test. Otherwise we omit it. We do not do the cobalt nitrate test. So for a flame test we perform by the help of platinum white, and this flame test also we are doing in tabular form, experiment, observation, inference. Flame test, just I will show you. You will see that first of all for flame test, we are making the paste of salt with conc HCl, and then we are putting into the tip of the platinum wire and then putting into the Bunsen flame, and finally we are taking its color of the flame, and that we are writing in the observation column, and finally through chart we are finding out that which type of ion it is having, which basic radical it is having, because from flame test you won't get any anion, you will get the cation, that is basic radical. Then we are coming to borax speed test. In borax speed test also one condition is there, that if your salt is colored, then we will perform the borax speed test, otherwise we omit the borax speed test. Alright. So in this way, whatever we have done, physical observation or action of heat or charcoal cavity, cobalt nitrate, flame test, borax speed test, among that one, physical observation and action of heat, it is common for basic radical and acid radical. But charcoal cavity test, cobalt nitrate test, flame test and borax speed test are mainly meant for basic radical. Alright. Then we are coming to the general test of anion. General test of anion, there are 3 general tests of anion. That is, number 1 is dilute H2SO4 test, second is conc H2SO4 test, and third is potassium permanganate test. In these 3 tests also, we are doing the tabular form one. So please remember this one, that right from beginning, each test in chemistry of the qualitative analysis we are writing in tabular form. And when we write the experiment, we write in active voice. We write in passive voice, not active, passive voice. That is, this salt is taken in this one. We won't write that take a salt. This thing you have not to say. So dilute esposophore test, conc esposophore test, and camenophore test. These are called general test of anion. Then once through general test we are going to perform that, yes, this anion may be, then we are doing the confirmatory test of anion. So in this way, by getting the general test, we are doing the confirmatory test of anion. By getting the general test of cation, afterwards we are doing the confirmatory test of cation, and in this way, finally we are concluding the salt has this basic radical and this acid radical. So the provided salt is this much. Alright, now we are going to start the experiment. Now we are going to start the action of heat. It's a test tube. It is now a test tube we have taken with a test tube holder, and now we take a salt. This is your spatula. This spatula, this a small amount of salt we are taking in a well washed dry test tube. Alright, and then one thing to remember, always you take a small amount of salt. If you take more amount of salt, that your observation won't be nice. So we have taken the salt in the well washed dry test tube, and now we are heating it. Say, when you heat it, you will find, see, cracking sound is coming, and see, the brown gases are coming out. Cracking sound with brown gases. Now, much more heat we want to do. Cracking sound with brown gases, it is coming. It means nitrate salt is there. Alright. So in this way, what we have seen the action of heat, that first we are taking the small amount of salt in a well washed dry test tube, and this test tube we are putting in a test tube holder. Then we are checking the observation. Then we are checking the observation. So same test, how do you write? A well washed dry test tube is taken. In that one, a small amount of salt is taken. This is your experiment. Observation you will write that a cracking sound with brown fumes are coming. This is your observation. And inference you will write that the salt of nitrate, nitride, and nitride may be. Salt of lead may be. This information you got from action of heat. Just after this one, we are doing the charcoal cavity test. In charcoal cavity test, you will see that first we are taking the charcoal block. This is your charcoal block. This is your charcoal block, and in this charcoal block, just this is your tongs. With this one we are holding this one, and glass rod. Through glass rod we are making a hole, that is called cavity in the charcoal. We are making a hole. See, we are making one cavity here. We are making one cavity. This cavity is made. See, very clear cavity is made here. Here cavity is there. In this cavity, we are giving a mixture of salt and fusion mixture. Mixture of salt and fusion mixture we are giving. That you see is mixed. We are mixing now. One more. One more. See, 3 spatula we have given the fusion mixture, and 1 spatula you give the salt. 1 spatula we are giving the salt 1. That's what. And now mixing. We are mixing it nicely. We are mixing it nicely. Upon mixing nicely, same mixture we are putting in the cavity of the charcoal block. In this cavity we are making here, and then 1 drop water we are giving. So at the blowing time it won't be blown completely. And now our experiment is going to be started. See here, this is your blowpipe. Through blowpipe we will put the flame to the cavity of this charcoal block. Alright, before blowing this one, please wash the blowpipe. If inside any impurities are there, that will be clean. And now first of all check it that flame is coming out or not. Yes. Now check it here. We are now putting the flame to the cavity of the charcoal. See, the color of the salt, first of all, it becomes orange, and just after few seconds it becomes yellow. When the color of the salt becomes first of all bit orange and then it becomes yellow, means salt of lead maybe. Alright. So from this observation we are getting this, see the color becomes yellow here now. So this way we are doing the charcoal cavity test, and in this case we do not perform the cobalt nitrate test because the color of this salt is not going to be white, it is now yellowish. That's why we omitted cobalt nitrate test. Afterwards we perform now flame test. In flame test you will see what we are doing in flame test. First of all we are taking the platinum wire, and this platinum wire, first of all we wash the platinum wire by dipping it into concassion. See, again and again we are dipping this wire to the concassion, and when we are getting the constant color of the flame, we understand that our platinum wire is washed clearly. And then finally we again plunge into the concassion, place to the salt. This one mixer is there. This is mixer is there, no? Pure salt. Oh. And this is your pure salt. Then in this one we are putting into this one. Okay. Then barium. One by one, barium, calcium, strontium, lead. So one by one we are showing you. See, platinum wire plunging into concassion, placing to the salt, check it here, and then inserting to the Bunsen flame. See, you will find the color of the flame. See here, at the tip of this flame, greenish color is coming. Here green color is coming. Grassy green color. This grassy green color shows the salt of barium maybe. See, on the tip, see, grassy green is coming, very clearly grassy green is coming. This grassy green color shows that salt of barium maybe. Alright, we cannot confirm it now because there are so many other tests also there. But for barium, flame test is also coming, one of the best confirmatory test of barium. So in this way, you have seen that by the help of flame test, how can we say that this salt maybe, means that is mainly for basic radical. Flame test is mainly for basic radical. Then again we clean the platinum wire, again dipping into concassion, placing to the Bunsen flame. See, constant color is coming, it means it is washed. When constant color is coming, it is washed. Again for another salt, we again place to the concassion. इसको जो हो गया उसको हटा देना, इसके बाद मिलेगा स्ट्रॉन्ग से। Now another salt, see, its color you will see, its color is on the tip, you see the color, its color looking like a brick red. Once more, see here clearly. Here you see clearly brick red is there. Now see the color of the flame, and when we are putting this one, you see the color of the flame. Clearly, it is looking like a brick red. Brick red. So brick red color shows that salt of calcium maybe. All right. The third test, same flame test for third salt. See here clearly it is coming. Brick color is coming. Brick red it is coming. It is coming brick red. All right. Now the fourth one, strontium. आ गया थोड़ा सा ले स्टोन साल
बस क्या हुआ है बस क्या हुआ है
Now we are going to start the third salt. Again washing the platinum white, putting to the conch shell, placing to the salt, and now see the color of the flame. See, you will get the color of the flame. This time color of the flame you will get here crimson red, just like the color when sun rises. It shows very clearly. It shows very clearly that the salt which we are doing, it is of strontium salt. So in this way we are getting the primary information of the salt. By all these things, whatever the general test we have done, starting from action of the charcoal cavity, cobalt nitrate, flame test, and borax bead test we are not doing because I have told you borax bead test we are doing for colored salt.